this is it. The 27th Annual Dickens Festival in Port Jefferson Village is upon us, and I'm here with the director of this absolutely, I think it's a #1 festival in Long Island,
Yes,
Allan.
it has been voted that 4 times in a row.
That's such great accolades.
It is.
I know.
They say it's like 1.3 million people vote in that contest.
Okay, that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
A lot of Long Islanders. So I know people come from far and near, Nassau, Suffolk, New York City. I think you'll even say, quite honestly, sometimes all over the world. I'm kind of halfway dressed. I feel good. I'm ready. I got you outfitted.
I know. I came in from the cold, so.
Absolutely. You're going to look great this weekend. So this is a snap guide to what people should most look forward to. We're going to get right through it. So let's start with, first of all, whatever you'd like to start with, to let people know that tomorrow morning, very early, there's some big media coming out, and they're going to cover this festival. So let's hear it, Al.
Okay. Well, tomorrow News 12 is doing their traditional at this point because they've been doing it for years and years. We start at 5 o'clock, and every half an hour we do a shot until 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And Stony Brook University is coming out with their camera crews, and they're going to be doing something. So it's getting a lot of coverage. It's just, it's that interesting that people want to make the time.
Right. So let's go into a little history. Why does the Dickens Festival still, to this day, only exist in Port Jefferson Village on Long Island?
The festival that we put on is gigantic because it's not just in one spot. It's the entire town and all the churches, the Masonic Lodge, the Village Center. We have the Artisan Square over by Kilwins. We have the Harbor Master Building turned into a gigantic train set, Tiny Tim's train station. In the Methodist Church, we've got Santa Claus Central, which is new and spectacular, unbelievable photo op with Santa. So a lot of families going to be going.
So a lot of this is overwhelming. So what we'll do is we're going to put the URL at the bottom of the screen here of the website to the Greater Port Jefferson Northern Brookhaven Arts Council so that you know exactly what to do. But I do want to go over some of the highlights, maybe something that's new. If you want to mention some sponsors that are actually sponsoring some of these highlights, that'd be great.
Well, this year we were very fortunate to have Northwell Mather be our naming sponsor. So they put up the big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Stony Brook Medical and Stony Brook University, they took 2 packages. So Village Center events are Stony Brook Medical, and Presbyterian, Harborview Christian, Episcopal, and Masonic Lodge are Stony Brook University. And we have Santa's Workshop, which is State Farm, and Riverhead Toyota took the street characters.
Wonderful. Very, very well sponsored, which is a testament to people's belief, no pun intended, in the season, if you will. Let's talk transportation, because I've been getting calls all week. How do I get there? Where do I park? So here's the thing. Very easy. 7 lots in Port Jefferson Village. Yes, it's metered parking, but that's okay. It's only $1.50 an hour. And you have a shuttle if you didn't want to deal with paid parking,
Right.
coming from the Long Island Railroad up at the top in Port Jefferson and bringing people all day long, at least twice an hour, in and around the village, up back to your car. So again, I'll also put that down in the bottom here so you have information on that. Something for everybody, right? I mean, from the littlest of kids to seeing Santa Claus to great dinners, great restaurants, great specials, but also characters in the street constantly. So there's a lot of free things here, a lot of free things.
Most of it is free. The characters, I'm not sure the exact count, but it's in the range of 100 characters. And they roam the streets. We have street plays going on. We have caroling groups going on. We have some caroling groups that go into the restaurants, later in the day, in dinner. And we have the magic show at the Masonic Lodge. So that's exciting for families with kids. That does cost money. You have to buy tickets. We have Fezziwig's Dance Party, which is contra dancing, which is the original roots for square dancing. And that costs money too at the Masonic Lodge. Santa Claus Central is super designed, by Janet Stafford and Paul Braille, professional
Lighting.
Yeah, lighting and
Real good stuff.
And stuff. And it's just simply you won't even believe how the lower level of the church got transformed into this.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
But it's a photo op, and it's free. So, people can come in, take their pictures with Santa and so on and so forth. It's very exciting stuff.
Very good stuff. So we should mention the Village Center that Alan is making reference to is on the water. It's the big red building you might be used to. You see it in Port Jefferson Village. Lots of things happening there, including the festival trees, 30-something trees, all designed in different ways. And then in the back of the Village Center on the second floor is something special happening.
Yes, that's Santa's workshop.
It's fun. You see the kids that are 9, 10, 12 years old, and whether they're dancing or they're acting, they are the future folks that are going to be taking over this festival. There's no doubt about it. Again, this is the 27th year. It's obviously going to keep lasting because it's very successful, very fun. It really puts you in the holiday spirit. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention our friends over at Theater 3, who are running the Christmas Carol not only through Dickens, I believe it's through the end of the month at least. If you want to say anything about those outward-lying operations as well.
Well, Theater 3 was actually the inspiration way back when for Jean Garant to come up with a winter something for the village. And so she chose Dickens because they do a Christmas Carol. So
Okay.
that was the immediate relationship. And can I tell you a little story?
Please. It would not be a complete podcast if you didn't tell me a little story and a little joke.
Okay. In 2008, Dickens' hometown, they do a Dickens festival. Go figure, right? And they searched the world, and there are hundreds and hundreds, apparently, of Dickens festivals. And they chose us. They sent a film crew, and they did a documentary comparing ours to theirs.
Oh, we beat the original?
I would think so, but but
Let the vote.
I mean,
count.
just to be chosen out of everybody in the world. So
Of course.
that was kind of good. Yeah, we do a good job. We do a lot of work. The main thing is building community. People can come in here. They can bring in, they can entertain their family, their children. They don't have to spend a fortune. Everybody's friendly, beautiful things, fun things, lots of concerts. Buddy Miriam, a very famous mandolin, he's
Yes.
doing a concert Saturday night in the Sail Loft in the Village Center. That's free. We have
It's wonderful.
we have people that play the harp. We've got folk musicians. It's just across the board, anything you want. There's too much to see.
Yeah, it's incredibly overwhelming. All in all, there's, correct me if I'm wrong, close to 100 different individual acts going on of one kind or another, right?
Actually, 180. 180.
Alan, let this be the 181st performance. You and I preluding the entire festival, trying to give information. At some point during the weekend, we'll do some updates. I'm going to put a bunch of links at the bottom of this podcast. Is there anything else you want to mention to the folks out there that might be getting ready to enjoy this festival?
Sure. If you have kids who love trains, go to Tiny Tim's train station put on by the Reed Family Train Project. It's at the Harbor Master Building, which is across from Village Hall on West Broadway, and the entire thing is filled up with tables and tables and tables, highly decorated, and electric trains of all kinds going around.
Fantastic. Thank you to all the volunteers, the actors, the singers. They're doing this for close to nothing, if not nothing. Thanks to the Village of Port Jefferson for hosting this wonderful festival. Any other thank yous?
Well, thank you to you for continuing to support us.
Absolutely.
Thank you to all our sponsors, because we have a very long list this year and people stepping up. And then our board members. We just, I can't go into a million names, but these people are dedicated and they put in a lot of time and they do a lot of work, all for free, to make sure that this is a great event.
So the festival actually begins. I mean, there's some events that happen Friday night, but for the public, for the most part, it begins with the parade, 11 a.m., starting at East Main Street, actually starting at Main Street at the church, going through East Main Street and ending up at the Village Center, where the Masters of Ceremonies takes place at the Village Center. Then you have these 180 events through the entire weekend. And then it ends how, Alan?
We have Pickwick's Puppet Parade, and this year we're doing it a little different. We've got all kinds of hand puppets. Some of them are cute little animals, some of them are Christmassy things, and so our street characters are going to have them on, and they're going to be entertaining children
That's very cool.
as they walk down the street with these little puppets.
Now, this is Sunday evening, right?
Yes, it starts at approximately 5 o'clock, and we go to Village Hall, so we go down Main Street at the blinking light, turn left, and go to Village Hall, and that's where we have the tree lighting and the final closing ceremony.
Alan, what I love most about this festival is it earmarks so well tradition. Year after year, we all have traditions in life, and it's nice. It keeps us grounded. It keeps us looking forward to things. So now the 27th time, and I've been doing this with you for the last 10 years, so I really look forward to it.
Great. Come on out, everybody. It's lots of fun.
Come on out. We'll see you on the streets.